So this is something I've been waiting for years. So Derwent have kindly sent me their brand new 72 set of Derwent Drawing pencils. So if you've been on this channel before, you'll know that I love these pencils. So this is really special. And I thought, what a better place to unwrap this than with you in the garden, in nature itself. So I'm in the wild bit of my dad's garden. Yeah, I think it's about time we had a look inside.
You're gonna be on YouTube, aren't you, hey?
So this new set is inspired by nature's earthy, natural tones. Amazing. And just take a look at this burnt rose for subjects just like this. So at last I'm going to be able to unwrap this. It's been sat on my shelf for ages and I'm dying to get inside it. I've just not had a chance to. I wanted to do it here with you on camera. So let's get on with it and have a look and see what we think. Yeah, Derwent takes so much pride with their presentation. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. So first of all, I've got this Derwent Drawing card, nature's palette on it, obviously describing about what it was inspired about. And then we've got this gorgeous little bouquet of flowers. Let's have a look and see what we think. And at last, this is so exciting. So here it is. That is the tin. It's got a shrink wrap around it. And on the back, we've got a little bit of blurb here about the 72 colours. A little guide as to what they're going to be like. Derwent Drawing pencils feature our widest and softest core, available in a range of nature-inspired colours. The rich, creamy texture makes it easy to blend colours and build layers, achieving a smooth, opaque finish while quickly creating depth and texture. Highly light fast and available in 72 colours. So as I mentioned before, I've been using these for years. So I can't wait to have a proper look. Here is your first glimpse with me. Spruce green, yeah, oh wow. Fir green. I'm really looking forward to trying these out. Of course, there is a second layer. We've got a much wider range here of greys, blacks, mauves, a lot of russet colours, yellows, and some brighter greens. There are a few brighter colours I've just noticed. So these pencils are going to be absolutely perfect for autumn. Oh, that looks really exciting. So have a look, see which colour this one is. And that's distant green. Oh, wow. Got these brighter colours, which gives you so much more scope when you're creating pieces of work. Now we've got things like Arctic and Oyster, which I think Oyster appears in some of their other ranges. So before there was just a 24 set, and obviously you could buy them single stock. They did some small sets as well. And now you can buy it in this 72 set and also in a 36 set, which is wonderful. I'm really looking forward to trying these. Let's talk colour. Derwent Drawing has always been a go-to for landscapes, nature studies, portraits and wildlife. And this expanded range doesn't disappoint. You'll notice a few colours such as ash blue and smoke blue, which are very similar. And watch for burnt rose, which is very near to ruby earth. So if you're cherry picking open stock, watch out for these overlaps. Derwent have also borrowed a little inspiration from their other lines. There's some light fast crossovers, which I don't mind at all. They're classic, natural hues which make sense here in this range. I'm especially happy that they've included some of my favourite Derwent darks, such as Forest and Midnight, which are great for interesting deep velvety natural darks. You'll also recognise a few other familiars like Arctic and Oyster, which is lovely to see in this expanded range and suit it perfectly. And if I'm being picky, I'd have loved a Mars Black in the mix, but hey, you can't have everything. Just before we move on, I couldn't resist it, I had to show this to you. The photo that I'm drawing from today was taken on a day out at Wicken Fen, and while we're there I noticed this charming little National Trust cottage which was open to all, and I thought that you might just enjoy a few clips of it. Back to the video. This is so good, it's just been left open, so it's a reconstruction. It's even got the clothes, so I'm just going to give you a quick tour. It's like a gale blowing through it though, because all the doors are open. It's a bit chilly because we are out in the fens. But I'm just gonna keep showing you some of these rooms. I mean, look at these. It's all the pickles. They look so pretty. If you're an illustrator, this would be wonderful. I just want to draw it all. I could spend all day here. And there don't seem to be many people. Look at the tin bar. It's tiny. Another tiny little window. I'm just going to take you upstairs as well. And there is another little room up here with the chamber pots. What do you think? Let me know. What would you draw? Right, I better go and find the others because I'm desperate for a cup of coffee right now. I'll see you in a minute. Bye. And this is the outside workshop. They've even got this like where they've, I'm not sure if it's cutting.
For reeds and thatching.
Oh, it's for reeds and thatching, thank you. And this is
all the eel stuff that they use for the eels. They caught all sorts of stuff. It's not very nice for you.
Oh.
Alligator, shark and dolphin.
I mean, it's just a feast for the eyes. Oh, I love these. It just looks so cute. Oh, yeah, we've got to film the loo. I'm not going to sit on it. Thing 2, great for loosening up. These are brilliant when you want to get expressive, especially for mixed media. They glide over gouache and also marker backgrounds, which is perfect in autumn and winter when paint either won't dry or you've only got 10 minutes before the light goes. And the bonus bit of fun, they erase beautifully with an electric eraser. You can carve out backlights or pull out little textures which make a nice expressive addition to your sketch. The thick, soft core naturally makes you hold the pencil looser and even sometimes work from the shoulder. Compared to something like Derwent Studio or Polychromos, these are creamier and less hard, which is great for sketching and great for getting out of your own way. You can cover big areas fast and then rotate the pencil to keep a soft point and switch to the side of the lead for broad painterly strokes. They're also lovely for portrait and life drawing practice. You've got enough natural colours to really push your warms and cools. They are really useful to block in shapes, suggest texture, pull a few highlights with the eraser. And if you're trying to loosen up, these pencils can really help you keep the energy in a drawing. Thing 3, great for outdoor plein air. I'm building a grab and go kit for my new Sendax roll. It's nothing definitive at the moment, just a starting point which I can keep fine tuning. The idea is simple. It's a daily sketching pack which I can throw in my bag, so whether I want to sketch a landscape, try a portrait, do a still life, or even attempt a drawing in a cafe, then there'll be some pencils which can give me a good range. Currently got it down to, I think it's 19, but it's so hard. Ideally, I still want some room for my ink tents, which are water soluble, so I'm keeping some space in the roll for them. I could probably do with losing one of the greens, but it's so hard to decide. They're all so lovely. Anyway, so here's what I've got. Chinese white, warm grey, light sienna and mist. These are all part of my lights and neutrals, all very usable and necessary. Then we've got blues. So I've included here ash blue and polar ice, which I think work wonderfully for sky colours, as does the light sienna incidentally, which is great for adding some moody atmosphere. My browns include the new woodland, which is perfect again, and another nice new addition to the set. I've also included brown ochre and chocolate. My yellows are yellow ochre. I can't imagine not having a yellow ochre in my selection. And for a bright clean yellow, the sunflower is a nice new addition to the range, which I'm very pleased to see. I've also included terracotta. It's not a new colour, but it makes a great sketching pencil, wonderful for portraits, and one that I've used for years. And while we're here in the red range, I've added strawberry, which is a lovely, useful, true red, which is pretty hard to live without. Finally, here is my selection of greens, which somehow I've managed to get down to 5. The greens are a really useful range for landscape sketching, and you're spoilt for choice here. Only one of them is from the original set, and that's the olive earth. Now the next ones, I could probably lose one of them in my need for space here, but I'm happy to keep them all at the moment. So here are the new greens. I think fresh green is just so useful and pretty indispensable. I then selected moss green, sage leaf, and, well, forest. Forest for its wonderful darkness. The final pencil is also a new one, and that's Midnight, which is a wonderful deep dark blue, and I really couldn't resist it. Honestly, it's such a wonderful range, and I could have chosen endless different selections, but I think this is a fairly good all-rounder palette. Talking of which, if you do want to cherry pick your own palette, Derwent have kindly given me a code down below just for you in the description. This enables you to get 30% of all products on the Derwent website, which is pretty incredible. This is a great opportunity to try out any of the Derwent products you've been thinking about adding to your collection. So I'll keep swapping as I use this selection and this rather fat roll, but it should make it easier to show up and just draw. Let me know which colours you can't live without in your own kit down in the comments below. Thing 4. Paper and value control. If you haven't tried these on different papers, then you're in for a treat. On white paper, the colours look lovely and clean, but switch to a smooth off-white, something like the Royal Talons Art Creation sketchbook range, and the pencils take on a different look. When I was drawing this small, almost thumbnail-sized sketch, I really noticed it in the skies with the ash blue and mist pencils, and I actually think I preferred the colours on the off-white. And don't forget, the Chinese white obviously reads much brighter against that creamier page. While we're on this subject, it's probably obvious, but Grail tone paper, you start in the mid-tones, so form appears quicker, and the earthy colours really do look lovely, which is perfect for plein air. For deeper shadows, not sorry to mention them again, but I do find myself continually reaching for midnight or forest, which is a lovely change from just reaching for ivory black. And this really helps to keep all of your colours alive. If a passage feels what I call a bit bitty, a touch of warm grey or cool grey will gently knit layers together. Instead of Chinese white, why not try the new Oyster or Arctic for your final highlights to make your sketch really pop and add something a little different. Honestly, swapping paper tones works wonderfully with this set and will give your work a completely different energy. Thing 5. Quality and lightfastness. If you care about longevity, then these really tick the box. The range is rated 5 and above on the Blue Wall scale, with many colours at 7 or 8, which is solid for sketchbooks and display. In plain terms, colours should hold up well under normal use, especially if you're keeping pages closed or storing work out of direct sun. A couple of quick habits help. If you're framing, use UV protective glass and keep art away from windows. And in sketchbooks, try not to press your fresh pages together. Bottom line, you can confidently build a body of work with these. Studies you'll refer back to for years to come, and ideas which you've sketched with these and that you can then turn into paintings. And if you want to sell your final pieces, you can confidently do this without worrying that your colours will fade. So my final verdict? Well, if you like natural palettes with believable colours, then these colours really shine. I'm certainly looking forward to using these colours over the coming months and testing the selection I made earlier and tweaking it too, so I'll keep you posted.